10 seconds. Game on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are back, and we have a new set of split deck games going on right now. We have Steel City Bombers taking on Attrition, and on the other side of the split deck we have Wasaga Beach Boys and Retaliate. In the booth with me, I have Nelson Fonseca. He's back after having what he will deny being a lunch. We all know what he did.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we have Mr. Koss with us.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got something to say here, Todd. After all these years, it's Kaus.
No.
I've been watching the webcast for all these years. You're doing great, except calling me Koz. It's Kaus.
You know what? It'll always be that because it's stuck in my head.
Oh,
and I'm an
man.
old timer, so it's going to... I will do my best.
It's because he has a hard time with
So
names.
it's Kaus rhyming with house.
And Mouse, yeah.
But the thing is, Nelson corrected me because I was doing it right and said no. And I think he's been loving living that lie that he's made me say that the whole time.
Oh, my dad's going to have
So
some words with him,
okay,
man.
so Rob himself told me that he was Koss and you're Kaus. So you guys are pronouncing it differently. I understand.
Yeah, junior Kaus, senior Koss.
Ah, very good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are. I was just going to say, are the body counts right? But
We are saying it wrong. It is Kaus, he says. It is Kaus.
But he's typing it. How do I know when from type? That's the same as if I were reading it off.
Nerve-wracking than I thought. I'm more nervous in here than out there playing.
You're good. We when Nelson and I aren't doing this, we play Call of Duty on this and have little tournaments. Yeah. All right. So Steel City Bombers on your right. This is the first time we're seeing them today.
Attrition he's going to go out into the snake too. But Attrition, I believe, lost a body off the break. And they are filling out across to give their snake players some support. And Bombers losing one. So it is a 4-on-4 now. And now that the rain has started, you can start to see some squeegees popping out of pockets. Bombers losing another body.
So we didn't see the Steel City Bombers this morning, but they won. Sorry, yeah, they didn't win. They lost to Retaliate. And then what about Attrition here? Attrition tied their match against the Beach Boys. So if you're a stats person, you'd think that Attrition has this, but now it's raining, and we know how Attrition feels about the rain. They don't like it, so we'll see.
During the intermission there, I had a player ask if there's stats done on how many times you get pulled on somebody else's penalty.
We're lucky that we have the stats we have. Let's not go overboard. I mean, we're having a hard time keeping up with what we're doing already.
So there you go, Wes Elliott. There's your answer.
And you're ranked one of the highest penalty-ridden players in the league.
Well,
Some of it may be unofficial.
Start of the year was a bit rough, but I've cleaned it up. Trying to get a little bit more professional. I've gotten lectured a couple times from DT.
It's hard. You know what I mean? When you're out there as a player, it's so easy to feel that hit and ignore it when the adrenaline's going. It takes a lot of experience and maturity to stop yourself and midpoint and say, hey, was that a hit, and check it. And or did anybody see it?
Yeah.
Can I get away with
These refs
it?
are doing a real good job, though. I was bumping out to the D side on the first game there, and I accidentally got shot in the leg somehow, and I tried to, and the ref saw from across the field, and I
Must
was
have
very
been an old
impressed.
hit.
I like the
Yeah, I think
excuse.
it was old, yeah.
But
My
did
first
you hear the
point of the day.
excuse? Somehow I got shot in the leg. Not because I sucked or I let a player get one up on me, but somehow.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the refs are doing real good. Especially out in the rain all day, up early, bed late, got to clean up the field after us. Doing real good.
Yeah, refs are a hard job. Not only is it more physical than people think, they're getting hit way more than you think, and it's all sort of intuitive. They're all players as well. If you're watching a player if something janky happens, you can spot it as a ref, especially if you're sitting there watching it.
Is this screen frozen?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, here we go. We got Retaliating with Saga. Saga going out. They are 5 alive. Looks like Retaliate losing a body out of the Snake's Eye can.
Five on 4. Is that what I'm seeing? 5 on 4. For
Looks like it's 5 on 4. Saga's up by a point.
And they have the field spread real well, so I think they're in a better spot here. If they could get one more kill and then start going.
Are you guys pushing the Snake as an asset, or is it sort of an afterthought?
It's kind of like the cleanup crew for us, where, you know, it's good because it doesn't seem like teams are using the Snake that much. So maybe one of the points, point number 3, you just send a guy in the Snake and, you know, they kind of forget about it. But it seems like the D side is the stronger side for this layout so far.
Yeah. So Retaliate losing 2 bodies there. They're down to 2 bodies. With Saga still with 5. We're seeing the Snake utilize it a lot more today than we did yesterday, though.
Yes, for sure. And more so on the opposing team side. Because unless you're on the opposite side of the field in the Snake, you're really not doing anything. You have nothing to shoot.
So
You're lucky.
50, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, before the 50, you're just kind of a distraction, like kind of drawing the guns so your back guys can come up and help support you. But yeah, once you get past that 50, that's when you can start getting kills, shooting people in the back, in the packs, in the foot maybe, except foot hits don't count. So
Retaliate does towel that there again.
Point approved.
She's a superstar. She's been like the last player almost every time.
1 minute.
what's her name? This is the perfect chance for. She's on the webcast. Shout her out. Haley. Her name's Haley.
Haley, yeah.
Great stuff. D4 isn't usually on this webcast, right?
Sometimes it gets sprinkled in. Today we're lucky enough to have their finals over here,
Nice.
as well as the Premier Finals, so they'll get some love if they keep playing the way they are.
There's a perfect chance for these up-and-coming guys, or you know, if you're trying to move up, go to D3, go to Premier, or play NXL. Is a great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And give him an umbrella.
There you go.
10 seconds.
VIP seating.
We could put a couch in here, and people could have VIP seats.
So here we go, Steel City.
Game on.
Up 2-0 in this match. They do go out. They are
Going right to the Dorito 3, but he gets
But he
shot off
does.
break.
took off a little bit too much.
4
I don't
on
know.
4. Wasaga. Is this Wasaga? Attrition also loses their D side, so they're trapped in the pocket. They got a snake, one guy, but then they have a snake can, a home, and a wedge on the D side. So I'd like to see Steel City here just lock down that wedge and then float up the D side. You can close this out real easy.
But Steel City does go into the snake, and he has support in the snake side corner behind him.
It's now a 4 on 3 for Attrition.
Oh, no, still 4 on 4. Oh, no.
I
Did
see
Steel
a-
City lose their snake side corner?
No, I see a snake corner, Dorito wedge, and a Dorito 3 now.
Yeah, Steel City's, yeah, that's 4. They got a snake as well.
Oh, yep.
So it is 4 on 4.
Oh, commentators curse. They lose the Dorito wedge.
Steel City into the snake and the 50 Dorito.
Attrition loses their D side wedge, and the D side is now on Attrition's side of the field. He rolled back to shoot the D guy, and he got him. Perfect play.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
exactly what you do. That point
Yeah,
could have
just-
well been cleaned up, and he just saved him.
Being too greedy. Like Steel City, they're up 2 points. So, you know, they took off a little bit too much off the break,
Yep.
and they lost their first body there, and now they're just being too greedy. They don't need to make these moves.
That's another reason why this field is so good for the finals. It really shows, you know, the off the break shots, the first 10 seconds, but then how you can work as a team, how you can close out. Now it's down to a one-on-one.
Yeah, Attrition losing their snake
Both
player.
in the Doritos, they're mirrored up. Who can win a gunfight? Looks like Drew Noseworthy for Attrition, and he got him. Did they trade? Oh, no.
Well,
Do not give him a minor. He gave him a minor.
oh, that's a minor. They're gonna start down a body.
Yeah, it looks like
Game
Attrition
stopped.
is going to be down
So
on
it's a
one.
no point.
Even the Attrition guy's wondering, I didn't get shot. What's going on? I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe on your leg? I don't know. I like the all blue, though. Looking good. Drew Noseworthy. One of his first teams used to play for H to the Y to the P to the E. Hype,
Yes,
hype, hype.
absolutely.
Phase.
Which was in the recon camp.
Yeah. This might be the last point of the
10
game for them.
seconds.
I thought it was only a minor that got thrown. So here we go, 5-on-3.
Game on.
Now these matches only go to 4, so they can't towel it right away. In order to conserve time, they have to play it out.
Yeah, this is do or die at this point.
Attrition making good moves to the snake, though.
Yeah.
Trying to make something happen. Can you shoot that center wedge, this D-side wedge?
Steel City going into the snake.
And this is exactly what you want if you're
running
Attrition.
ref. There is a minor thrown on Steel City.
It's now 3-on-3, correct?
Should be a 3-on-3 now.
I see 2 bodies only for Steel City. I see nothing across the field.
Attrition has the center brick, the
Oh,
Dorito
no,
side
Steel
corner.
City does have 3. It's in the Dorito corner.
Oh, see, and that's where the communication comes
Oh,
in.
that's
Another minor
exactly
thrown on
what
Steel
you
City.
wanted.
And that's
Attrition.
last player. You can see him right
So-
over there. Attrition needs this point anyway, so good for them. But it's a 2-on-1.
They will have none alive.
Game stopped.
All these penalties has me scared. I have to play on this field later.
Yeah. Listen, guys, what we're going to do is let's all get penalties at the same time. They can't pull us all at once. Oh, touche. Yeah.
Phase.
That little
seconds.
extra step that, prevents rub, prevents dumb penalties.
You missed yesterday. They broke out the vacuum.
Yeah.
A little Swiffer.
Well, I noticed some of the field crew, they bring out leaf blowers and will blow the balls away so
Yep.
we're not accidentally sliding on one. And the field
Yesterday
looks
they were
great
blowing
on
away the
camera.
leaves.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So we got Steel City. It's broken out. They're 5 alive by the looks of things. Attrition.
I'm rooting for Attrition here. They're down on They're down on points. They've got 5 bodies still. They're doing okay. Although we just lose an Attrition player out of the back.
That Attrition player is just playing the tip of the snake 1 there. Tip of the beam. So he's trying to get a little creative. Catch anybody making any moves.
I appreciate his creativeness, but for me, it's sort of stressing me out a little bit because the time. They've got under 5 minutes to get 2 points just to tie this game up. Now might not be the best time to spend too much time trying to snipe shot people. Right? Like, I know we have...
He does have teammates up at the 50 Doritos, so, I mean, his teammates are doing work, and I think he's just there to, force Steel City to stay honest.
Maybe so. Yeah, maybe so. We're very quickly getting to 4 minutes, and we're down by 2 points right now.
Attrition is in a great spot, though. They just need to hold down the clock, hold down their lanes, and don't take a penalty that's unnecessary.
Yeah.
You
Now
don't
the
even need to
Attrition-
win this point. You just need to run out the clock.
Now Steel City is in the snake 1, and he is posted up down the wire on the snake.
Yeah, this is the hardest when a team like the Bombers have it locked down, knowing that the time is on their side. It just makes life difficult for the opposing team. But Bombers are doing something they probably shouldn't have, and they're getting up into the snake, and they're being a little more aggressive. I don't know you want to put yourself in too much of a position where you're going to be, having the opportunity to lose
But he
yourself.
does come down. Look at this.
But he
launched
does
through.
take it, so,
He took 2 with him.
yep, good for him.
And then they do fill into the snake, so they are pushing through. We got
3v2 for Steel City. They got the snake. They got the D corner. Can't see the other guy.
Steel City has a guy in the home and the Dorito corner.
And the snake guy running down, but he's gun battling with the center brick.
And here comes a run through by Steel City. And
Now 1v1.
He's just going to one ball him in the back there.
Oh, you stay alive. Good stuff.
Pace.
Yeah. So Caleb in the live chat, D3 was yesterday, and it was cold-blooded that finished off in first, Adrenaline in second, Attrition in third, and Ripped Shooters in fourth. If you guys would like to follow along at home, go to pbleagues.com and any water that gets through so if you get a couple balls that are wet or a couple drips, it's usually gone pretty quick.
You don't see guys taping up barrels anymore.
No, or putting any rain sleeves on or.
So here we go, Attrition going out, and they lose their first body.
Oh, come on, Attrition! You guys are down by
Three.
three.
Down by 3. They got
Steel
to
City
push.
wins this. It could be the last point. So Attrition needs to get some fast points here if they want
Now,
to win
Attrition
it.
did win their first match, correct?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
this won't put them out, but it just makes it for a tougher situation for them. And they do go into the Snake 2.
So the proper Rob Kaus says, send me the donation link for the commentator crew /webcast. I can't get this smile off my face. Listening to Larry, Curly, and Mo. Yeah, it's just EM to me directly, Rob. That'll be fine. I'll make sure the money goes to all parties concerned.
He's got my e-transfer. He can just send it to me. That's okay. I'll get the money to you boys.
I believe he lost that when you turned 21.
Attrition losing their Snake player.
Yeah, unfortunately, time keeps on ticking.
We're going to see a comeback from the great Bobby Kaus for next year.
Yeah. They actually, my two brothers and a couple of their high school friends, they played the first event, loved it.
Yep.
They were going to play this event, but then a couple guys fell through. You know, they're in university now, so money's tighter. But yeah.
And they
definitely
looked
the
at the
plan.
weather and thought, no,
Yeah,
it's way too
exactly.
cold.
That's the one thing about the registration process is most teams register way in advance because they need to know they're coming,
Yeah.
right? And then if it looks like it's going to rain, there's not a darn thing you can do about it.
And it's good. Playing in the rain is fun because
Yeah.
everyone has to do it. It gets a little slippery out there. It's all good.
That's weird lighting right there. Doesn't it, like, when does the sun cast such a weird shadow like that?
So
Yeah.
went from rainy to looks like summer out there again, at least from these screens.
Yeah.
We teleported to Florida.
Yeah.
If only.
So
Now, Attrition, there's
we're
10
down to
seconds
10
left
seconds
here.
left. There's nothing
They-
really going on. We lose our last, one of our last attrition players, if not the last.
No, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Game time
Well
finished.
tried by attrition, but it looks like Steel City Bombers are going to take that 4-1.
Well played.
And back of the field, we're going to have Wasaga and Retaliate finishing up their 34 seconds.